Hello and welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where we explore the fascinating world of coins, currency, and collectibles. If you're passionate about numismatics or simply curious about the coins in your pocket, you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the story of a modern coin with an intriguing background, the 1987 no-mint mark Washington quarter dollar. Many collectors are surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin can carry significant value, especially under the right conditions. But what makes this quarter so special? Is it rare? Why are some of these quarters worth far more than 25 cents? And most importantly, how much is this coin worth in today's market in 2025? Stick around as we cover the history, rarity, production details, and market value of the 1987 Washington quarter with no mint mark. Let's get started. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Washington on the obverse and a heraldic eagle on the reverse. This design remained in place until the introduction of the state quarters program in 1999. By 1987, the Washington quarter had already become a familiar part of American coinage. However, something unusual occurred that year. While most quarters were minted either in Philadelphia or Denver, a number of coins from 1987 lack any visible mint mark. This has led many collectors and casual observers to wonder, are these no mint mark coins rare? And are they worth money? To answer those questions, we need to take a closer look at how mint marks work and why they might be missing. In the United States, coins are typically minted at several facilities, each designated by a specific mint mark. Philadelphia uses the letter P, Denver uses D, San Francisco uses S, and West Point uses W. However, not all Philadelphia coins from earlier years carried a mint mark. In fact, prior to 1980, Philadelphia minted quarters did not include a P mint mark at all. By 1987, Philadelphia coins were expected to carry the P mint mark. However, some coins struck in Philadelphia that year were released without any mint mark, leading to speculation and curiosity among collectors. These no mint mark 1987 quarters are not necessarily errors or varieties in the traditional sense. Instead, they are the result of a missing mint mark punch during the die preparation process. Essentially, the dies used to strike these coins were never stamped with the P, resulting in a blank spot where the mint mark should have been. Because of this anomaly, these no mint mark quarters have become an area of interest, particularly for those who specialize in modern U.S. coinage. So, how rare is the 1987 no mint mark quarter? It's important to understand that Philadelphia produced over 582 million quarters in 1987. That's an incredibly high mintage. However, not all of these coins are without mint marks. The actual number of no mint mark examples remains unknown, but it is considered to be relatively low in comparison to the total mintage. As a result, the coin falls into a category that numismatists describe as conditionally rare. In average circulated condition, these coins might not attract much attention. But in uncirculated or mint state grades, especially those that are certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, their value can be considerably higher. What collectors are truly looking for are high-grade examples, coins that have never been used in circulation, show minimal to no wear, and retain their original luster. If you believe you found a 1987 Washington quarter with no mint mark, here are a few steps you can take to determine its potential value. Examine the date and location where the mint mark should appear. On Washington quarters, the mint mark is typically located to the right of Washington's ponytail on the obverse. If the area is completely blank, you may have a no mint mark example. Check for wear and damage. Circulated coins with scratches, dings, and wear will have far less value than uncirculated or mint state examples. Consider professional grading. Submitting your coin to a reputable grading service can help verify authenticity and assign a grade, both of which significantly affect market value. Look for full strike and detail. Coins with sharp, full strikes and strong detail fetch a premium in the collector market. Now, let's talk numbers. What is the 1987 no-mint mark Washington quarter worth in 2025? As of mid-2025, market data shows the following estimated values. In circulated condition, the 1987 no-mint mark quarter is typically worth its face value of 25 cents, unless it displays unusual features or errors. In about uncirculated condition, values begin to rise slightly, ranging from 50 cents to $2, depending on appeal and demand. In mint state, MS60 to MS65 values can range from $5 to $25. Coins graded MS65 or higher, especially those with exceptional strike and luster, are considerably more sought after. In MS67 or higher, these are considered condition rarities. Prices can reach between $50 to $150 or more, depending on the coin certification and visual quality. Exceptional coins, certified coins in MS68 or better, particularly those with deep luster, no contact marks, and near-perfect surfaces, have been known to sell for $300 or more at auction, though these are quite rare. The 1987 no-mint mark Washington quarter may not be a hidden treasure in every case, but it's a great example of how modern coins can become collectible under the right circumstances. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, keeping an eye out for mint mark anomalies can lead to exciting discoveries. If you come across a 1987 quarter with no mint mark, don't spend it just yet. Take a closer look, assess its condition, and consider professional grading if it appears to be in high quality. As always, values can change depending on market trends, collector interest, and the availability of high-grade examples, so stay informed and keep learning. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone who found a shiny quarter in your pocket and wondered if it could be worth more than 25 cents, you're in the right place. Today, we're focusing on a seemingly ordinary coin, the 2004 Washington quarter dollar with the Philadelphia mint mark, also known as the 2004 P quarter. But don't let its common appearance fool you. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars due to key factors such as minting errors, condition, and collector demand. Let's break it down: the history, the rarity, the value, and what this coin could be worth on the market in 2025. To understand the 2004 P quarter, we must go back to its origins. In the early 2000s, the United States Mint was in the midst of its wildly popular 50-state quarters program. This was a 10-year initiative launched in 1999 that celebrated each of the 50 states with unique designs on the reverse of the Washington quarter. In 2004, 5 states were honored: Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Each design reflected the state's heritage, geography, or symbols of pride. The obverse of the coin retained the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan in 1932. The Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of these quarters for circulation. But among those high mintage numbers, certain coins stand out, and that's where rarity begins to take shape. Let's talk rarity. By itself, the 2004 P Washington quarter is not considered rare. The Philadelphia Mint produced tens of millions of each state design. For example, over 225 million Texas quarters were minted at the Philadelphia facility alone. However, what makes some 2004 P quarters valuable today are specific varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens. The most well-known and coveted among these is the Wisconsin extra leaf error. This error exists in 2 varieties, extra leaf high and extra leaf low, and both versions are specific to the 2004 P Wisconsin quarter. These errors occurred during the die preparation process, possibly due to accidental engraving or a foreign object pressing into the die. The result is an additional corn husk leaf that does not appear on regular Wisconsin quarters. These error coins are extremely sought after. In fact, they can command impressive prices on the collector market. So what are these coins worth? Let's look at some real-world examples and the current market value in 2025. Uncirculated 2004 P quarters without any major errors or varieties are typically worth between 50 cents to $2, depending on the specific state and coin condition. However, certified coins graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can fetch significantly more, often in the $10 to $30 range, especially for the less common state issues or coins with strong eye appeal. Now, when we talk about the extra leaf error coins, the game changes entirely. As of mid-2025, verified 2004 P Wisconsin quarters with the extra leaf low or extra leaf high variety have sold for anywhere from $100 to over $500 in circulated condition. In mint state or higher grades, such as MS65 or MS66, these coins have achieved auction prices upwards of $1,000. One notable sale included an MS67 Wisconsin extra leaf high that reached over $2,500 at a premier auction. These values are driven by a combination of scarcity, demand, and the intrigue of minting errors, a trifecta that serious collectors always keep an eye on. If you believe you have a valuable 2004 P quarter, especially a Wisconsin extra leaf variety, the first step is proper identification. A magnifying glass or digital microscope can help, but for high-stakes evaluation, professional grading and authentication are essential. Certification by major services like Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, not only confirms authenticity but can significantly increase your coin's value on the secondary market. It provides buyers with confidence and creates a standardized grading that levels the playing field. Over the past 2 decades, the value of error coins and high-grade state quarters has steadily increased. While not every coin becomes a jackpot, those who took the time to search through rolls, attend estate sales, or simply pay attention to their pocket change have found incredible treasures. As we move further from the original release date of the 2004 P quarters, their numismatic value continues to rise, especially for coins in pristine condition or with identifiable minting quirks. The 2025 market shows healthy demand for these coins, particularly among modern U.S. coin collectors. Online platforms like eBay, Great Collections, and heritage auctions regularly feature these coins, and competition among bidders remains strong. To sum it all up, the 2004 P Washington $quarter coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but with the right knowledge and a little patience, it can turn into a surprisingly valuable piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for error coins like the extra leaf Wisconsin varieties, and always check the condition of your finds. The next coin in your pocket change could be worth a lot more than you think. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more expert guides on rare coins, hidden treasures, and everything in between. Drop a comment below and let us know, have you ever found a valuable quarter? Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and as always, happy hunting.